Hello, Geminis, and this is Gemini Soul. This is Hump Day Wednesday, okay? I was not going to do Hump Day Wednesday this week because I had to get out all the rest of the signs. So definitely check your sun, your moon, and your rising. But it just kept pulling on my energy that we needed to do a Hump Day Wednesday. At the end of the day, we can worry about everyone else, but what about us? When I checked the entire energy, Gemini, it was like, what about us? You know, what about us? And I am feeling, they come out in a reading, I'm feeling like some Geminis are freaking confused about situations. They like, what the hell is going on? What should we be doing? Should I take this offer? Should I not take this offer? I feel that there was a situation or offer that we were in, and we thought it was, you know, the be all, right? Marriage, kids, family, all that. And then it turned out to not be what we wanted. The one time that we decided to let our guards down, we got played. We got played. Now, this is not going to be for all you Geminis because some of you Geminis found love. Y'all found soulmates. Y'all, some of you decided to, like, this whole love situation is not for me, right? So, I was not going to do Hump Day Wednesday, but it just would not leave my energy. So, I'm like, if it doesn't leave your energy, then you need to do it, okay? Some of us are so freaking confused. We're like, what is really going on in our life? I've done the healing. I've released toxic behaviors. I've worked on myself. I mean, I'm showing up for the best of the best, you know? And you're realizing some relationships that you had was so freaking toxic. You're like, when you sit back, I'm feeling that like a lot of, you know, Geminis just sit back and reflect it on the past relationships. If this is you, this is definitely your reading. If you have been reflecting on your past relationships and you're like, really, what was I thinking? Why did I do that? Why? My intuition told me this, my intuition told me that. But I was willing to give people a chance. And you know why you gave them a chance? It's okay, Gemini. You gave them a chance because when you show up in the world, sometimes people see you as not caring, not committable, friendly, having a lot of friends. Maybe they may even see you toxic, Gemini. They may even see you that way. You know, and you just like, you know what? I gave this relationship a chance, right? So last week on Hump Day Wednesday, Gemini, right? On Hump Day Wednesday last week, you had an offer coming in. Now, if you Geminis took it, if it was what you wanted, I don't know. So you guys comment below. Did you take that offer? Did you take that apology? It was like an apology. They was trying to apologize to you for something that they wanted, and they wanted to come back to you. The thing is, Gemini, you've been there, done that. So you was like, no. Some Geminis was like, no, I'm looking for something fresh, something new, or I'm just focusing on me. And now that I'm focusing on me, why are you here? I mean, that's just how I feel. Now, don't get it twisted, because some of our Geminis, they're talking about marriage. They talking about, I found my soulmate. And great for those who did, no problem whatsoever. But the ones who had these apologies coming in, that was old toxic behaviors, situations where you was feeling less than, left out in the cold, they wasn't showing up for the connection, they wasn't emotionally available, they was married, they was in a committed relationship. For some reason or another, I'm thinking that this Hump Day Wednesday is for you. Let's get started. Spirit, like, stop talking so much. Okay, right away. Health. We got the health card here. All right, overall for the reading. You know what the health card is? I feel that is some Geminis that decided to make healthier relationships with friends, families, communities, even with their self. They like, I need to look at this situation where it fulfills me and that it becomes positive. There is equal give and take. That it is a place in my life where I can hold that space for it because it makes me feel good. It makes me want to do better. It makes me want to exercise, right? This relationships makes me, and the reason why, and don't get it twisted, Gemini, you're not changing because of someone else. What it is that you're focusing on you. So you could have definitely got involved with someone that's like maybe a health freak. Maybe they like to run. Maybe they like to work out. Maybe they don't drink or whatever it is. And you start looking at these things within yourself and you like, you know what? That's kind of cool. And it's not because you're changing because of them. It's because you're changing because of time. You're changing because of the healing you've done, the work you've done on yourself. And you're like, why don't I feel like drinking with my friends and hanging out tonight? Because you're changing. Because you're wanting more out of life. Now, I am not telling you, whatever offer that was in the past, they were very deceptive, okay? They had did a lot of things. But I think I expressed to you that it's a possibility that they had a rebirth, that they realized, Gemini, you were it, right? They may have felt you had toxic behavior, but at the end of the day, they still love you. They still wanted to be with you. They still wanted to share their life with you. They either wanted to build a family or collaborate with you, or they wanted to, combine two families together, whatever the situation may have been. So when I see the health card, it's all about Gemini deciding what is it that I need to do for me, right? I just got a message that some of you may be having cosmic surgery. You may have decided that you're going to get this cut off or this added. I don't know, whatever it is. But don't feel bad about it. You're doing it for you because it makes you happy. You're not doing it because of the relationship. You're doing it because you're evolving, Gemini. Yes, we are now in the Cancer season. And for those who, fear came up. This is your next card. Fear, Gemini. Gemini, it may not be for all, because some of you might turn off right now. I'm not afraid of anything. I can handle everything. If they want to show up and not be committal, or they don't want to show up and see me for who I am, like I have no fear in releasing this connection. I have no fear in telling this person who I feel they are and how they're showing up deceptive for this connection. And that is with your growth. That comes with your health. The more health you work on, the more mental stage you work on, understanding what it is that you want, you won't have any fear. This fear card is for a couple of Geminis. Now I'm getting two messages here, Gemini. One is the fear of settling down, having a family, loving someone, and putting your all in it. You know why you're fearing that? It's because you've done it so much, and people seem to think Geminis don't have feelings and hearts. And if you're watching them other readings, we talk about that. If that is so, everyone has a heart. Everyone has fears. We have to face them. So if this relationship is here and it seems solid, it seems like there is something that you can build and collaborate with this relationship, your fear is, I've done it in the past. I've put my all in, I've tried, and I wind up a couple of ways. narcissistic, trying to control me and tell me what to do. They're not putting their all in. They're not equally balanced with me. They're not doing an equal give and take in the situation. Or they have a lot of insecurities when it comes to me and that person in a relationship. Gemini, you're not responsible for people who have their own insecurities. Gemini seem to be pretty insecure when it comes to the fact of knowing what it is you truly want. Now, the reason why you're insecure, Gemini, in that fact is because you've given so much in the past. So you're sitting back, you're wondering, you're thinking, should I put my all, should I not put my all, or should I just close the door on this relationship? You feel that way because you've been through a lot. You've healed, you're working on yourself. And for those Geminis who has not transformed through that, where they're doing to that part where they're mentally thinking like, where do I go from here? Right? Maybe you're stable, you're abundant, you're taking care of your own. Like, you can be the CEO, you can be movie stars, you can be literally holding your own business, starting a new business. And you're saying to yourself, like, my fear is, if I let this connection come in, it's going to throw me off balance. That's your fear, Gemini, that any connection that you let come in after all the work you've done, there's a strong possibility. Woohoo! God, see with that card, did you see it just jump up? It was like, oh, relationships. Gemini, I can't make this up. Now, y'all seen this card jump all the way over there. Relationships. Your fear is the commitment. Your fear is giving someone a second chance. Your fear is them accepting you for who you are. Your fear is relationships. Relationships. And the reason your fear is relationships, Gemini, is because you're so loving. People see you in so many different ways. But Gemini, you are loving, you are caring. Man, you will put your all in the situation. You know why? Because between the two Geminis, the one who don't want to give, the other one will give, right? So in a way, you're like putty, but people don't know that. They see you as strong. They see you getting the job done. They see you not dependent on anyone. And so when they see you show up in that light, it's very hard for them to give to you emotionally because they feel that like you're so abundant. Prosperity, you're building things, you're changing, you're looking good. You got the new car, the home, you're paying your own bills. So when someone comes in and they want to collaborate, you're like, I've been doing this all the time. But you're doing it because of growth. You're doing it because of your mindset. You're doing it because of healing, which brings back to health. Health is that part of you that realizes, I need to make these changes for me, not for them. I think that, Gemini, you think, and y'all, look, you can say what you want down below. But Gemini, I think that you think that all the relationships that you've been involved with had to do with them. It didn't have to do with them. It was about you. The relationships was about you. It was about your growth. It was about where you needed to be, where the divine needed you to be, the stability that you needed to have. This is your birthright. Your stability, the work that you put in, the healing that you've worked on, when you came to the point where you just closed off and you cut everyone off, and you was like, okay, I'm not going to work on relationships. I'm not going to be involved in relationships. I'm just going to work on me. Do you think you did that because that person hurt your heart? No, that was where the divine needed you to be. That was for your journey. That was for your path, right? So we have grudges, right? This person came in my life and they destroyed everything. I gave them an opportunity or chance or whatever. It wasn't never about them, Gemini. This journey is about you. So now that I have expressed that to you and you know that, that means look at the relationships around you. Look at the relationships that come forth from this point on and say, this is about me. This is about my journey. So when I get the toxic relationships where people don't want to show up, that is only a learning lesson for you. That is to help build you stronger, to let you know. If you think about it, I'm sure you have some relationship you can think about this. After that relationship, I started focusing on me. That's what the journey was about. It's not about that person. Let me tell you, Gemini, everybody have their own journey. And when you realize that what you do today, tomorrow, this is Hump Day Wednesday. Hey, Hump Day Wednesday, right? We got to put the work in. When you put that work in, you're not putting that work in for them. You're not putting it in to better the relationship. You're not putting it in to show up differently in the relationship. You're not putting it in so that they can see you different. You're putting the work in because that's you. That's who you are. That's what the universe needs you to be. The universe needs you to know you're not less than. I don't care how many relationships you've been through that was toxic, didn't work out, it ended, you worked on yourself and you was like, here's another relationship that didn't work out. You know why it didn't work out? There was still work to be done, Gemini. I love you, Gemini, and I only want to tell you the truth. This is Hump Day Wednesday, and this is the message that I felt that I need to bring my Gemini family, my collective. If you are at the point where you felt at any point in time stress, concern, maybe even about your financial situation, like, I've been doing this so long by myself, I don't even think, you know what Spirit just said, I don't really think, Gemini, that you want someone to come in and bring it in financially. You just want that touch. You want that understanding, right? You want someone to communicate with. You want someone that you can call when you need to. When it comes to prosperity and abundance, Gemini, you got that. You have that. You're completely mesmerizing to a person because they come through and they're like, wow, you've been doing this. You got kids, if that's the case. If not, it's just you, stable, knowing who you are. That intimidates them, okay? When they're that way, it's not that they don't want to come towards you, Gemini, but they see how powerful and strong you are. That means I've been doing this with you or without you. Now, perhaps some Geminis are now at the point where they're saying, I understand, Gemini, so I get that. But it sure would be nice if I could share that with someone. But, Gemini, you're not going to take anything less. You're only going to take what benefits the overall, right? Envy. Gemini, I'm feeling that this week, Hump Day Wednesday, you got some people that's envying you. And you're like, what? Why are they envying me? I am doing this on my own. I am doing this on my own. I am taking care of the kids. I am going to work. I'm taking care of filling up the gas tank. I'm washing the car myself. I'm paying the light bill, the gas bill. I'm doing this on my own. But I feel that there is someone around you. Be careful. Be careful, Gemini, because there's envy. There is someone that envies what you have, how you move, what it is that you do. Yes, there's envy here. It could be a best friend. It could be a family member. It could be an ex. But this Hump Day Wednesday is to inform you that someone is around you in your energy. Now, this is, this must be somebody from way back 2 years ago. No. This reading is for this week. It's Hump Day Wednesday. So I am giving you the understanding that someone around you envies you. Now, is it good? Is it bad? Let's see. This envy that this person has for Gemini, what is the purpose of it? What is the purpose of this envy? Doubt. Their envy consists of doubt. So you know what that means, Gemini? They're doubting that you can get past them. They're doubting you can close the door on them. They're doubting you will not text them. They're doubting you will not call them. For some reason or another, they think they're looking at you like you sure. They're looking at you like you need them. Or you have appeared in some point in time in this relationship that you need them, that they can lie to you, that they cannot show up for the connection, that they can give you less than you deserve. That is what they're showing. So Gemini, this had to be when you weren't in your power, because I feel your power coming through. And again, what was it all about? Relationship. This can definitely be a relationship. A relationship where a person is chatting about you. They're talking about you. Say, well, Gemini really needs me. I'm not worried about it because Gemini is going to text me. Gemini is going to call me. They can't go long without calling me and text me. Past behaviors. But what they don't know is the growth that you're having in your life right now. The understanding of, you know what? If you can't give me equal give and take in a relationship, worry. I'm not going to worry about you no more. I am going to let you be who you are, free you, and move on. Worry. And other way I see this, Gemini, if you are worried about a relationship that you had to release, you don't quite understand it, you don't get it, don't worry about it. The divine will take care of that. The unfinished business is not yours to finish. The divine will finish that for you, okay? Don't worry about it. I'm feeling right now, some Geminis may have been in a relationship they may have thought was it. Or you're in a relationship where you've had no contact. They haven't called, they haven't texted, and you're worried. Everyone has the same options as you have, Gemini, okay? Under the bottom, guilt. You know why they haven't contacted you? Because of guilt. Someone showed up and they were not true to what they were offering you. They wasn't true because what they wanted, they felt you would allow them to get that and have you too. Could have been a third party, job, whatever the situation may have been. They felt you would be there, accept their behaviors, and you wouldn't call them out on it. You would always be there. That door would always be open. But Gemini, I'm feeling you closed some doors, friends, family, jobs, commitments, past commitments. Gemini has the tendency that when you get in this lonely place or this not sure place, that you text someone from the past. You know who you are, Gemini. You call someone from the past. Or you allow them to constantly text you or call you and get you into this state as if they're going to show up for the connection when you already know. Your intuition has kicked in. Like that's a door that you needed to close. Do not leave that door open, Gemini, for them to come in and out. You know why they feel guilt? It's because the guilt is for that Gemini that closed the door and said, no more. You cannot come in and out. I don't care how freestyle you think I am, how much you don't understand me, how much you feel I give to the connection, and how less I'll let you give to the connection, but no more, right? So now they're dealing with the guilt within their self. That guilt within their self is like, where did my Gemini go? Well, let's talk about where your Gemini went. Okay, let's talk about where your Gemini Where did your Gemini go? Y'all know I can't make this up. Y'all here for a reason, Gemini. Growth. Where did my Gemini grow? Growth. Growth within myself. Growth within my security. I put my head down and I started working on me. I started realizing what it is that completes me and how your behavior only brought me to a saddened state. You wasn't showing up for the connection I wanted you to. I was willing to put the work in. I trusted you. I gave you opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. And what happened? You see that three? Three of Swords. Heartbreak. Putting my trust, understanding, believing, and walking out on faith that me and you is going to have this connection. No. But now, Gemini, this the part they don't understand. This that part they don't get. What do you mean I can't come back? What do you mean we can't go out? What do you mean you're not going to sit up and have a drink with me? What do you mean you're not going to cook for me today? What do you mean you're leaving? What do you mean you're packing up? What do you mean you're shutting that door? What do you mean you're blocking me? Yeah, they don't get it. They don't get it, Gemini. Let's get some tarot up in here. Let's get some tarot up in here, Gemini. Hump day win. Gemini, you got somebody you're dealing with. But the problem is what I see, it's not really a problem, Gemini. Just be prepared. I see you got several relationships surfacing over the next week. I need your comments below. Who is it? What is it? Why is it? And what lesson did you learn? Because Gemini, you learned some lessons from this. And you need to recognize what lessons it is that you learn for your growth. Because this is growth. And that means recognizing, understanding who you are, standing in your power, and moving forward. Not accepting anything that's not an equal give and take. If it does not make you happy, Gemini, walk away. We're not playing these games anymore. If this person shows up for the connection and you do not feel fulfilled, happiness that they're putting in on this connection, your advice is to walk away and begin the growth on yourself. If you're not at that journey yet, it's coming. So you may have to come back later next week. I don't know. But someone was coming in last week that had played you. They had played you, Gemini. And they looked towards that past behavior to come in. That's that same energy they came in with, that past behavior. But they didn't know you was working on yourself. They might didn't even know that you found somebody new. All right? Because when you work on yourself, the divine will send something new immediately right away to you. Okay? Let's get some tarot cards here. What is it that Gemini is working through? Hump day, Wednesday, Gemini. Gemini, you better listen. When I tell you something, you can sit up here and put your guards up. Gemini, what is that? That is the 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment, happiness. What I just told you, anything that does not make you happy, does not collaborate with you, does not make you show up as the empress and love and happiness within your heart and soul, you are to walk away from it. Anything that's around you that does not make you feel this way, you must release it. Stand in your power, Gemini. No more games. You want to make a change in your life? You want the best for you? If you have an already made family, don't give up, because it is coming in for you. The right person, the soulmate, is coming in for you. But you have to release the things that no longer makes you happy. Old relationships, whatever. Okay. If this don't pop up in every one of our readings, I don't know what to say. You got a King of Pentacles, and this doggone fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. You're dealing with these two people in your life, earth sign, or this is you trying to get stable to release this fire sign. Or this fire sign sees you so stable, they like, no, I need my Gemini. I need to move forward towards my Gemini because they're stable. They know what they want. That what has happened is they've had awakening. They know that you're it. They know you're not going to play these games anymore. And I feel, Gemini, this is you in the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is about my money. I don't care about nan cup right now. The cup is emotional. It's emotional fulfillment. I have found that, I'm talking Gemini, right? I'm speaking for you. I have found that emotional fulfillment is on the back burner. I need to worry about my stability and my pentacles. That's what's important. I have put all of your toxic behavior and games behind. May not be a fire sign, right? But this is Aries. This is a Sagittarius. Or this is a Leo that is watching you build your empire. This is and if it's not that, we got two, because I'm getting different messages here, right, from the collective. This is also you being fired up, knowing what it is you want, moving towards that, and you're not using any emotions whatsoever to accomplish what it is you want in life. You have stood up and realized, I've been short my life because I've been worried, concerned about someone coming in, collaborating with me and getting me where I need to be. The universe says that's not your worry. That's not part of your journey. That's above your spiritual grade, honey. The universe takes care of the back work. You just have to show up for the work. You understand? You have to put the work in. No one can sit up there and tell you, okay, well, wait, maybe we need to negotiate. Maybe we need to talk about it, right? This could be a fire sign that you seem so handsome. They're fine. They seem to show up, have themselves together, know what they want. But when they met Gemini, which is the King of Pentacles, stable, they was intimidated. Because they were so used to being the spotlight. So now that means Gemini would have to, pretty much Gemini, you would have to share the spotlight. That's good if it's an equal give and take. But if you are completely trying to make me realize or see that without you, I'm no one, that's not equal give and take. And then if you can't commit to me because you have things that you want to do in life and you trying to express that to me, then I have things I want to do in life too. And one of the things is releasing you. I don't know what I came to. What else do we have? Come on. High Priestess. So the signs are there. You've seen the red flags. The secrets has come out. If this person you've been dealing with, Gemini, it's not if. High Priestess is the truth, the secret, understanding. There's red flags. They've been putting, the universe is giving you that to you. They've given you the clarity of how to move in this direction with this relationship. Now, if you've chosen to deny it, that's you. Because if you chose to deny or not pay attention to the red flags, whether they're coming in late, they're not showing up for the connection, they're not keeping the commitments they made towards you, or they're trying to make you feel less than, like they're so dominant. Could be codependent situations. You're the one that has everything, but they're coming in as if they have everything, right? And you're accepting. If you are choosing to do that and accept that and feel less than or codependent or letting them feel like you're in competition for their love, like you got to show up because if you don't show up, somebody else is going to steal me, you're only jeopardizing your own Nine of Cups, your own happiness, your own stability, your own emotional worth, which is a wish fulfillment. And the universe says it has emotional fulfillment out there, whether it be within you, family, friends, right? Maybe you need to connect more to your family. Maybe you need to connect more to your friends, or even put the work in at work. But this is not a time for you to ignore the signs. You are the high priestess. The universe is working with you, not against you. So when you have that intuition and you sit there and you're like, why they ain't came in yet? Why I haven't got a text from them today? Why they haven't called me today? It's not codependent. What it is if you want equal give and take. So did you expect me to call you? Did you expect me to show up? What is it? Get the understanding. Now, I'm not saying this for all Geminis, but get an understanding of what it is that this person is trying to bring to the table this week. That's what the message is, Gemini. That's right. Have them put the work in, Seven of Pentacles, under the bottom. Gemini, have them show up for the connection, put the work in, or walk away. Your decision. Divine says this is your timing. Your lessons you've learned, the relationships that you've suffered through, the relationships that you felt was all about them when it was all about you. This was all about the divine getting you at a place and understanding that you are good enough, that you are prosperous, that you are abundant, that you can do this all on your own. Maybe you don't want to, or you're tired of doing it on your own. Well, this is the time to make your choice. This Hump Day Wednesday, if any choices come around you, Gemini, keep in mind, look at those cups closely. What do they have in them cups? Are those cups that have been spilled? Or is it new cups that's coming in? And you may have to go in and adjust and work with them and see what exactly, giving them an opportunity of what it is that they want. You don't have to, because everybody have free will. That's what the divine is about. Everybody have free will, Gemini, and that's totally going to be up to you. Are you willing to open your heart and give this cup and give this person an opportunity? How do they make you feel? Do they make you feel less than? Do they make you feel like you got to sit back and wait for their next move? Is it someone that comes in and talks to you like you need to make changes? You need to do this. You need to do that. Everything is you need to do. Release them. Because they're not accepting you for who you are. And you definitely don't have to accept them for their narcissistic behavior. Okay? There is someone, Gemini, that do not want to release you. You are to stand in your power, right? You are to stand in your power. Do what it takes to release you from that relationship. There is someone that truly wants to have a relationship with you. But because of the past, you're feeling or seeing toxic behaviors from the past that is making you tit-a-tat from taking that offer. Be careful, Gemini. Because divine said this is your time. Whether it's your time to walk through alone or your time for commitment, it doesn't make a difference what happens from this point on. Divine says 9 of Cups is a wish fulfillment. If this is, you've had a wish fulfillment to be independent and on your own and moving forward and building your own empire, here's your time. If you've had a wish fulfillment for someone else to come in and see your worth, put equal give and take in it, here's your time. If it is your time to walk away and let all the toxic relationships or those texts you kept sitting in doubt, and when you were down and wasn't sure and positive about what it is that you wanted, you're releasing all that because the Nine of Cups. Overall, for this reading, wish fulfillment. I can't wait to see what's going on next Hump Day Wednesday, Gemini. I love you guys, Gemini, and I will see you on the next Hump Day Wednesday next week. Love and light. Bye, Gemini.